Hey guys, here we are in Tucson, Arizona at a food forest that I've been working on for the last 2 years. I'm going to take you around and show you what we have growing on. Under this Palo Verde here we have bottle gourds growing, Mexican sunflowers, shoestring acacia, Native American cotton tree, aloe vera right here. I'll walk around it now and show you what else we have. This is a white lead tree that, believe it or not, is 1 year old. So in 1 year it has grown over 6 feet. You have a red river gum, eucalyptus. Right here is that same kind of white lead tree, but for some reason it hasn't grown more than a foot. Here we have a little bunch of sugar cane. Pomegranate right here. More aloe veras. Mother millions on the floor here, given to me by a friend. Here we have a bottle gourd plant that's just going crazy. It's going everywhere. Here we have a mango. With the mango, you can tell it's putting off new growth because the new growth is tender and red. And then tucked away behind all this grass is a strawberry guava. This is where I'm going to be building a shed out of adobe. Just the normal dirt here mixed with cement, and make these bricks that I have over here. So personally, I mix up a batch inside this, put it inside this form, and then in a couple days you have yourself a nice brick. Here's the silk floss tree. Another little eucalyptus, mimosa, elm tree, pineapple guava, have a mesquite right here, another mesquite, little mulberry, tangerine, eucalyptus right here. This eucalyptus is going crazy. This thing's taller than me. 1 year old. It was a foot tall a year ago. Walking through all the weeds here, you have some corn I was growing. And here's a little patch of vivax green stripe bamboo. Another eucalyptus. Another tiny little patch of bamboo. Started out as just a cutting. Here's some more sugar canes grown by the Mexican palms. Here we have a shade structure that I built, and I'm hanging these aircraft wires all over it and letting my plants climb all over it, and eventually the plants will completely grow over the top of it and it'll be a living shade structure. Now on that I have wisteria, grapes, blackberries, raspberries, Japanese honeysuckle, more grapes and wisteria and raspberries, more honeysuckle. And then on this side, since this is the southwestern facing side, I went for more hardy shading plants like tombstone rose, aka Lady Banks rose, trumpet creeper vine, devil's claw, cat's claw, excuse me. Couple grapes mixed in there, purple trumpet vine, get these beautiful flowers on it. Wisteria there, and then another wisteria here going crazy. I'm gonna have to add more horizontal things for it to climb on because it's starting to get too big for its little space there. More Lady Banks rose and a trumpet vine. Here's the greenhouse where I do all of my propagation and a little bit of growing. Down here in the corner is a chiltepine, got wild cherry tomatoes, got some blue agave that I've grown from cutting in these pots right here. Bunch of those. Another cotton plant. Down here is a carob, have 5 of them. A blueberry here. And in all of these pots are date palms. So here you can see the first little frond of the date palm that just popped out of the ground this summer. Gotta make sure the birds don't get to them, or the mice. Something's been munching on a few of them. This is Arizona Canyon grape that I propagated from a cutting. I'm gonna put that on the shade structure too. Here's a mulberry. 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 mulberries that I've grown from cutting, and a bunch of sugar canes that are just going absolutely bonkers. So with all of these, I just cut the knuckles, put them in the ground, and now look at them, they're getting way too big for the greenhouse. Over here's oca. And then growing in these pots, I just split it up the other day. I have some Florida betony growing. For more shade, I have some Aleppo pines that I've grown from seed. And I'm getting 20 more seeds soon. And I'm going to start them all and plant a bunch more of them all around. Because here in the desert, we can't get enough shade. There's another little one, 2 years old. And then these ones in the southwest corner are some more Aleppo pines, but I bought those from a nursery. But they've grown really fast. They've at least doubled or tripled in size since I bought them. The good thing about Aleppo pine is it's a very strong wood, unlike eucalyptus in the storms and the microbursts that we get here during the summer. The Aleppo pine doesn't break like the eucalyptus does, which is nice. Here's a mission fig. This thing is growing really, really fast. When I bought it, it was just had 3 or 4 leaves on it, and now it's huge. Another Afghan pine. Another eucalyptus. This one seems like they kind of have a tendency to fall over. So sometimes I just let them. Bunch of agaves lining this wall. And here is a moso bamboo. This is grown from a cutting of the rhizome. It's about 1 year old. It's doing well despite the unprecedented summer temperatures. And I bought another cutting of the moso bamboo, but the moso bamboo died off in this spot, but the cutting actually came with a volunteer oak in the pot. So the bamboo died, but the oak is thriving. Another eucalyptus here. And another one. And then beyond this is another eucalyptus, and in the background, right there, that's an Aleppo pine that's 40 years old and hasn't had water in the last 20 years. Thriving. Coming back over here is a silk floss tree. And here is some blue Henan bamboo. Here's a little jujube. Another little jujube. Another one of that bamboo. Here's another jujube. And this jujube seems to be especially happy, being that it gets protected from most of the harsh sun and hot temperatures from this Palo Verde tree. Here's another jujube. I believe this is a squash that's coming in. Arizona hopbush, Arizona rosewood, here's another pomegranate. Here's a date palm that's grown from a pup of a medjool mother. Another desertal, something like that, pomegranate. Something just ran by me there. A wolfberry right here, kind of mixed in with all the weeds. The weeds have gotten super duper big this summer. Here's the orange tree. Kumquat tree. And another kumquat tree.